Good day. My name is Doug, and I am playing the Crust. And this is version 0.99.64, which is an early release version, but available on Steam. And I really enjoy this game. And since this is my 4th episode of my 9th base, you may assume that I enjoy it quite a bit. Let's go ahead and get things started. And go take a look at this truck. Okay. We will go ahead and send this back to base to drop stuff off. And speaking of base, let's go underground, where I am busy assembling my base, rebuilding it for the MRR track, which is what we're looking at right here. And let's go ahead and get some more smelters set up. I know this is going to cause power issues very, very soon, but we do need to continue. Okay. So 1, 2, and 3. And then with this complete, that will give me aluminum, and I will start turning off all my other infrastructure and retrieve a lot of power. Okay. Aluminum, whoops. Aluminum. 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 Let's slow this base progress down a little. And power. Okay.
After thoroughly scanning and exploring the area, the rover discovered a protective case with a tablet near one of the doors. In addition to research data, it contained a text file.
Collapsed due to a powerful explosion. 8 and the others didn't make it out, and Tanya is seriously injured. 6 of us are alive, including me, MT4 Chief Robert Podolsky. The outer part of the complex was almost completely destroyed by the blast wave, and the electricity and life support systems are offline. We have a working vehicle, fuel, and oxygen supply. We have enough to reach the Evermoon 3 observation station. Let's see if they had more luck.
No biological or any other activity was detected in the complex. Director, that's our Robert. If there's any hope that he's alive, we should keep looking.
Okay. Going here, and then we'll set that as the target and send him off to go look at it back underground. Okay. So we can turn this. No, he's got a ways to go. We'll turn that off and stop sending to them. And we'll turn that off, stop sending. Let's see if this is caught up yet. It has, so let's make it go away. Set this to that. No. This really annoys me when it does stuff like this, like that. Build all. And then we're going to turn these back on. Okay, now this is done. So we'll take these offline. And then these can come offline. And of course these can come offline. All this can get reclaimed. Nope, we'll make that go away as well. Yeah.
The research station was badly damaged by the explosion. The radar towers were destroyed. Solar panels were also hit, but some of them are still working. Rover's equipment also detected activity underground. Someone may be down there. However, the door to the underground complex looks sealed. The activation panel is malfunctioning. To its left is scratched out "Traitors," and there are tracks. Someone has definitely been here recently. Now, there's just mangled equipment, a huge sealed door, and tracks leading away from the station. The LPS system on the rover will help us find them. Run a scan near the research station. Director, the lunar proximity scanner emits a focused beam of electromagnetic waves. These waves propagate rapidly, covering the area around the scanner. When the waves encounter an object within the scanning zone, the LPS visualizes its location for the operator. If a hidden object is present in the outer scan radius, the LPS will indicate the route to the object. When a hidden object is within the radius of the rover's inner circle, activating the LPS will accurately display its location.
Let's go to 3 for speed things up. Actually, we'll go back. Let's go check this out. I'll remove that for now. Social. Okay. And 3 to speed this up. Okay, and 1 for the scan. to speed this up.
Research complete.
Let's throw a pause on things, take a look at this. Oh, the repeater is done. So, we've got 11 days here, and it's going to go straight to this. This is going to be going on. Let's find out how long. 9 days. And 54 days. So, it's definitely going to be fundamental is next. Let's go ahead and get that research tree going. Okay, back to high speed. We'll look at that in just a sec. 1, and that's speed wise, so that we. Okay. And back to the surface. And cargo. It's going to be a lot of different cargo coming down and back underground. What is offline? Okay. I'm going to actually disassemble that because I'm going to rebuild it so it's facing down. And see if I can get 2 on there.
We discovered a damaged transport. There were no employees of the Everman Corporation inside. The transport's logbook survived, and the rover is transmitting the contents of the last entry.
What caused that explosion? An asteroid? A nuclear strike? What could hit so hard? It doesn't matter now. Tanya's condition has worsened, and medications are running out. Supplies, oxygen, all running low. The transport runs on solar panels, but soon it'll be night, and we won't survive it. We'll head towards the sun, try to buy us some time. If only those bastards at Station 3 had let us in. They survived. I heard knocking, but they didn't open the door. Maybe they know something we don't. Maybe in their place, we would have done the same.
Either way, we need to hurry. Without the sun, we're as good as dead.
It's a tragedy. By the time the sun had set, they had no chance of survival. Thank you for bringing the matter to a close. We will notify their loved ones.
Director, there's more. We found an audio recording that appears to be Robert's.
I don't know why I'm recording another one. Apparently, I miss you and the kids. I'll be home in 2 weeks. This time, we'll go to the mountains. I've had enough sand and beaches. Work, as luck would have it, hasn't slowed down a bit. Alloway insisted on mining right on MT4 and hired a company to do it. They seem to be nice young people with interesting developments. Their Alice reminds me of you when you were young. She's pretty and talks too much. How long has it been since I gave you flowers? Anyway, I have to run. There's something going on here.
I'll make sure this is passed on to his family.
And so ends the saga of Robert. We never do find his body. Okay, let's see if I can get 2 on here. Nope. Which is fine. I didn't expect to.
A horrific tragedy happened to the MT4 crew. And I can't help but wonder what happened to Evermoon 3. Robert said they weren't allowed to go inside, and the rover clearly detected activity inside. But I still can't believe a reasonable person could do such a thing. We can break the sealed door, but that would require sending drones and materials. What do you think?
We'll check it out. Okay, let's get this joining with that. And then these. turn this one back on. Okay, that can go away. And that can go away. Okay, well, that's aggravating as heck. Leave the base. Oh, yeah. It would help if I did this, wouldn't it?
Research complete.
Put a pause on things, go take a look at the research. Hey, the engineering lab is done. Okay. Fundamental, all done with green. It's going to be orange next, so it's going to be my blue, fundamental, so it's going to be social again. Amazing how often that comes up. We'll go ahead and do the last labs. Okay, 121 days left. Still plenty of time. It's daylight. No. Start things going again. Okay, at this point, I've got nothing to do but wait. So let's go ahead and speed up time and see what happens. So I have 4 days and a day till dawn. Okay, slow things down. Let's go out onto the surface, take a look at what we've got for the truck. Here we go. Right. Fraction of hope. Right. Right. So, nothing for the truck at the moment. Speed things up again. Okay, slow things down. I want to take a look at the base, which is coming along nicely. Ice is up there. And the monthly report. I am hurting on money. And I have the silicone to send out. Let's see what silicone is going for. Wrong one. Okay. For sale, silicone is a good price. So, let's send out 600. And I know I say never go ahead totally take myself to zero, and I'm not. There's one left. And more in production. Okay. Somehow I put it on pause. Sorry about that. And we're at dawn, so I'm going to have power coming in. That's a good thing. Not quite where I want it to be, but we're working on that. Okay. So we're going to want to get some storage set up
Research complete.
for aluminum. $4,500. Don't have the money for it quite yet. Research complete. Let's throw a pause on things. Research. Ah, the programmable splitter. About time. Okay, I will be needing that. So, 7 days here. He's gonna be a while. He's gonna move right there. Okay. Those guys are all busy. Let's unpause it. Short steel. How's this going up here? He's filling himself up like that. So since I can't do anything until that's done, we might as well just speed things up. Okay, let's see what we have over here.
Around the research post, there is a leveled platform and several small buildings. Wheel tracks are leading away from it in different directions. Inside the structure is disarray. Items are scattered, lockers are open and emptied, emergency crates are opened and emptied. In some rooms, there is a large amount of research equipment and materials. There are no people to be seen. They clearly left the outpost in a hurry.
Let's extract the scientific data.
The outpost was engaged in studying photosynthetic microorganisms capable of living in a vacuum and zero gravity. Director, send drones to study the materials. This will aid in further research.
Which I cannot do until we have an expedition center. So, we'll go ahead and send up to Farhad. Oh wait, first, is there anything else in this area? Let's take a look. That's the truck. Here we go. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. Farhad Control Center.
Research complete.
Throw a pause on things. Let's take a look at that research. A drone upgrade. Okay, so blue, we will get some orange down there as well. As soon as he's done there, then there. I want the sociology lab done first. So orange is out. Blue is going to be a good 10 days. He's okay, so it's going to be fundamental next. I think we're going to want the cargo drone. Okay, let's go ahead and turn things back on again. Now we are at high speed because I'm waiting, well, to get some stuff done.
Research complete.
Throw a pause on things. The fundamental science lab. So there are 9 days there. That's going to be a while. And blue will go there. Orange will go there. I think we're going to be a bit. So I'll just leave those go. Unpause. Okay, let's go back to 1. We just got 30-some thousand credits, which is good. Okay. So throw a pause on this. Won't be sending anything more down that way. Or down that way. Or over that way. far ahead control tower. In the middle of the barren landscape stands a lone control tower. There are no obvious signs of damage, and the structure seems to have been abandoned for some time. There are no people or unusual rover in sight. Emergency boxes are empty, and the only interesting thing is the information in the control computers. According to it, a supply convoy was supposed to pass nearby but never reached its destination. And I'm credited for scientific research. 200 for fundamental, 60 and 60 for engineering and social. Okay. I need to remember to do this at all the areas I stop at search, because sometimes you find things. And slow things down for the search. And there it is. We will head there now.
Research complete.
Okay, I'll look at that in just a sec. I mean, we're right there, so.
The convoy was transporting several tanks of liquefied fuel and a couple containers with various spare parts and electronic equipment. It seems that the vehicles were seriously damaged and buried under collapsed rock. You can immediately send a cargo truck to collect the easily accessible cargo, or you can try to break up the rubble with a rover. It will be necessary to send drones to excavate most of the cargo, but the operation to retrieve it might be risky.
We'll send out drones to try and collect everything. To send excuse me. To send drones or colonists beyond the base, an expedition control center is required. Build it so we can organize an expedition. Okay, pause things, take a look at my research. The sociology lab is done. So, eventually, well, fundamental will be next. Let's go ahead and get the expeditionary control. Yeah. Okay. Doesn't look there's much else that we can do at the moment. It's a big moon and I don't see anything. So let's just go ahead and send this to the private lab. See what we have there. Okay, back to the moon. We have 98 days left. Everything is going nicely. Still waiting on steel. Oh, right. This is what I wanted to do next. Okay. So, wrong key. So, we're going to change that. We're going to change that. And what I'm going to do next is run this to here. And then back. And then run this to here. Just like that. And now we will open this up. And slow things down. Let's take a look at this. Let that go away. It may seem crazy what I'm doing right now, but what I'm doing is shortening the wait queue for the rolling mills so that it will continue to send more stuff across through it. May not be necessary, but I'm doing it. Okay, we have 3.8 days and 2 days. Still doing okay on power. That's important. Okay. Let's go ahead and up the priority here. More steel. Okay, I can't do anything until daylight, so let's go ahead and up the speed again until we get there. The changes that I've made in this queue here should, in theory, up the amount of steel I get back here. But we will see. Oops, slow things down. Let's take a look at my science. Cannot be wasting science points. Engineering. Okay. So, microcircuits factory. Okay. And I don't have enough power there yet. Okay, what am I looking at so far as diggers go? Let's go ahead and send these guys. And yes, I know, I'm continuing to build over in this area, but that's because I know this is going to get heavily used. Silicone. Okay. Right. Silicone. Components. Sell. We can make a good profit here. I'll sell 75 of these. which is too many. 66. Yep, 66 is the most. Okay. And plates. Decent price. So, let's just go ahead and let things move the way they need to move. Monthly report. Yeah, I know I'm sucking on money. But between these two items, we should get a fair amount. Okay, it is day, so let's go ahead and use my ore scanner to determine a few things. These guys.
Research complete.
Great. We can install the hauling drone reconfigurator. This will significantly speed up operations. Hauling drones transport multiple units of a single resource type, greatly accelerating pod loading. However, remember, they do not maintain modules or deliver construction materials. For these tasks, standard drones are still required. Throw a pause on things. Let's go check this out. Okay. So he'll be busy for 30 days. He's going to be busy for 3 weeks, and he's almost done. Just green. Social. Let's see. Furniture set. Bunk beds, no. these things. That's going to be a nice little addition to what I'm building. Once it happens, of course. Okay, I'm going to make this a priority because I need iron. Okay. Let's go take a look topside. Oh, these guys have always got to be priorities. So he's done. He's almost done. Oh, that's a nice little bonus, huh? Oops. Okay, that'll be a good chunk of change. There we go, 65. That's it. There we go, that's better. Okay. That should make things interesting. There it is. 82 days left. Okay. Let's go ahead and remove that because that's getting fed and I just can't afford that right now. Cargo drone. And because there's not much I can do, let's just go ahead and speed things up and let the day go through. Or the night go through. Oh, hey. Oh, the private lab, right. I'm gonna go with engineering for right now. And we will drop 50,000 on there. Confirm, and we're off. Okay. But we will just hold with that for right now. Okay. Well, this has been an exciting little adventure, so I think we will go ahead and go pause on here, and I'm going to call this a game. At least for now. Thank you for joining me. If you like what I'm doing or if you like the game, please leave a like. If you have a comment about the game or my presentation or my playstyle, please leave a comment. I appreciate it. All I'm asking is that you be civil. You don't have to be nice. I'm willing to take criticism, and I have, which is how my playstyle has changed. Beyond that, all the normal stuff like follow, comment, share. And have a nice day. Take care.